subscribe. Don't forget to comment. I'd love to read from you. Thank you. Hello everyone. Hello mom. Hello dad. Hello guardian. Hello children. Hello everybody. Good to have you all here with me today. We're going to be talking about solutions. Previously, we talked about how to identify weaknesses in our children, and I gave a few tips on how to identify weaknesses. If you didn't watch that video, please check in the comment section. The link is there. You can click on it, sit back, watch, and then come back to watch this one. Today we're going to be talking solutions. So how, now that I have identified certain weaknesses in my children, how can I help my child? That's the question you should be asking now, and that is exactly what we're going to be talking about today. First things first, dear parents, we must start on time. It is important that, having identified the weaknesses that your children have, make sure you start on time to begin to help them. Okay? Now, the danger of not starting on time means that trait or that behavior will linger on, and it gets to a point where it becomes a part of that child, especially when it is something that you want to curb or something that you want to stop totally. So it's important that we start on time. Secondly, parents, it is important that we nip it in the bud. Once you realize or you experience something that you don't like in your child, a weakness, ensure that you do something about it immediately. Don't wait for later. Okay? Do something about it right away. Next, not every weakness is a disaster. I know that there are certain things, certain traits we see in our children who are like, oh, what can I do about this? I know that such things are right. However, not every weakness is a disaster. You need to sit back, understand the weakness that your child has. Yes, we've talked about that, and then look for creative ways to help the child out. But at the same time, why don't you look at that weakness, depending on what it is, and look for a way to make it a strength. Okay? There are certain things, for instance, you have a child who talks a lot. For some parents, they're like, oh my goodness, I have tried everything. I have told my child to stop talking. I've even enrolled my child in this class or that class to make the child less talkative and all that. But do you know that you can ask that child to join, say, the debating club, where that child will be able to speak out? Or you can push that child towards public speaking. How about that? And then you see that this talkative nature of the child is harnessed in places like that. So parents, please, let us understand the weaknesses that our children have and help them to make it a strength if we can. If it's something that cannot be made a strength, if it's a weakness like you should stop it, make sure you stop it. Okay? Next, dear parents, we need to model the right behavior. You can't give what you don't have. If there are certain things that your children or your child is doing that you don't like, have you checked yourself to see if you're doing it as well? There are certain things that we do, oblivious of the fact that the children are watching. They watch us, they copy us, and then when we see it being acted out by the children, we're like, excuse me? But we have forgotten that we do it ourselves. Sometimes you hear people talking on the phone, oh, I am somewhere, and you're right in the room. Your child is there listening to you, and then the next time you say, oh, my child tells a lot of lies. Where did that child get it? So let us model the correct behavior. Don't do what you don't want your child to do. It's very important. Next, communicate with your child. Dear parents, let us take time out to have discussions with our children. Now, communication goes beyond just talking. Let us form a bond. Let's have a bond with our children. It's one thing to just discuss with them, and it's another thing to have a bond with them. So let us explore the area of bonding. Okay, so that when things happen, children come home, they tell us. I know that many parents experience this already, but you need to dig deeper. That when children come home, they express themselves, they tell us, okay, this is what happened. It doesn't matter the age of the child. It could be a young child, it could be a teenager, it could even be older. Once we foster that bond, once we have that bond, it will linger and it will help, so that it can help us get into the heart of the child, help us know the struggles that these children go through. very, very important that we do all of this. Finally, I'd like you to know that not every weakness can be changed totally. There's some things that we can manage, okay? There's some things, this is just who the person is. You can manage it and help the child to get better at managing themselves, okay? So that when you're not there, the child can handle some of those things. Now I'll give you an example. If you have a child who is left-handed, some people say children who are left-handed, it's a weakness for them. I don't see it as that. Parents will say that. Some will even see parents going as far as helping make their children change. Okay. Why don't you help them manage it? Why don't you help them write properly? Why don't you help them build their self-esteem rather than helping them change it totally and cause challenges for the children? Thank you so much. I have learned a lot and I am deeply appreciating what you have done. You stayed all the way from the beginning, right to the very end. Thank you. Don't forget to deliver. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. I'd love to read from you. Thank you.